everyone. So today's video is going to be fun. It's going to be kind of random maybe for my channel, but something I'm really just had a lot of fun filming, and I wanted to put it together for you guys. So we recently had spring break, and we are people, we don't go on vacation very often at all, honestly, but we love having staycations, which is when you have a break, but you are doing things locally around your house, staying home, staying in town, just within reach areas where you don't have to drive far or book a plane ticket, right? We had a lot of things that we did during spring break that are just very simple things, but a lot of things that are just very much like within reach, very budget friendly and family friendly. So I have vlogged over the entire week. We did go hiking one day. I went to a spring market one day. So that is what today's video is, just very budget friendly, family friendly spring events. I will say the bulk of this video will be a antique and like vintage home decor haul, because I did go to the spring market yesterday, and I do have a haul for you guys. So that's exciting. I'm sure you guys are looking forward to a little vintage haul. So anyway, I have my stuff down here, but before we do that, I do want to show you guys just some clips of what we've done over the week, and hopefully this inspires you to get outside and plan some little simple things for you and your family as well. Today is a family hiking day. We have not been hiking yet since last year, and we love doing this. We live in the Midwest. There's tons of little areas around us where we can go hike. So we're actually meeting some friends today. John and I are taking the boys, and we're gonna go. Everyone excited?
Yeah.
Woohoo! We're going hiking.
Yeah.
Are we ready to go back? Woohoo!
the boys also played in some sandy areas over here. They had such a great time. We've had a wonderful spring break. We've had tons of days eating lunch outside. I simply just put everything together on a tray and we go to town. It's super nice and everyone just enjoys this. We also went to a local pizza place and got to sit on the patio. The boys got to enjoy that, and John and I did too, and they love watching the cars go by because it's right next to our main street. And then I also spent every single day out at our local park going on walks. This has been super therapeutic for me and just very relaxing to get out and move my body. And then one of the last days we went to the spring market. It was me and some of my ladies in my family, and we just had a really good time. So I highly encourage you guys to get out, to do some spring things, and hopefully you can check off some things off of your spring bucket list as well.
Okay, so I thought that all of that was so much fun. Maybe it's just me. Maybe we are just very simple-minded. I don't know. But we love going out on little trail walks and hiking trips and things like that. And the fun part about that is we literally drove like 25 minutes and we were there. And it just felt like a very refreshing spot. We had beautiful weather over spring break, most days in the 70s, which was awesome. And yeah, so that was one of my favorite things. Definitely a highlight of our week. And then, like I said, we also had cookouts with friends. We had little park play dates and stuff like that. The spring market was a really fun one. I went there with my aunt and my sister-in-law and my mom. So we had a little girls' day, plus Theo, he came with us as well. So we had a really good time. But I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I picked up from the market, because as you guys know, we are in the middle of redoing our kitchen, and the kitchen is completely painted. It's all done. The cabinets are finished. The hardware's done. We have hung our little floating shelves. At this point, the only thing that we have going on is needing to hang our pantry doors. And I feel like I've said that like a broken record, but it is coming soon as well. So anyways, let me know down below. Would you guys rather see a grand reveal once the pantry doors are up? Or would you like to see what the kitchen looks like, the cabinet area, how I've styled it, and all of that prior to the pantry doors being up? Because it's in the same room, but it's in totally different directions in the kitchen. So I can easily share that without sharing the pantry. Let me know. Let me know down below. But anyways, for the rest of the video, I want to show you guys what I picked up for our kitchen, because like I said, we're in the middle of doing that. So that's just where my mind is going when it comes to decorating our home right now. So anyways, I want to show you what I picked up. There's some really cute things. I could not get over the prices, like truly. Sometimes when you go to vintage markets, things can be a little bit pricey. And you guys know me, I like to find the best thing at the best price possible to save some money, but also just like, I don't know, why would you not want to find the best deal, right? So anyway, I'll show you what I picked up. But first things first, is this cute little greenery piece. It's kind of like it's not a full circle, but anyway, you just stick it in a pot or anything like that, a basket. But I picked this up. It was $6. And the reason I purchased this is because one of my friends, her name is Stacy, she runs a local a local market, and it's called Route 51 Farmhouse. So she has it out of her house in her old rusty barn. It's super cute. So that's the market that we went to, and I showed you guys clips of it. But she had something like this right here styled in her area, and I thought it was super cute, and it just looked really like the vibe that I was going for my kitchen. So I picked up this whole thing at her market. Like I said, the little greenery piece here was $6. This is actually a new piece. It still has the tags on it, but she sells greenery along with her like vintage things. So anyways, I picked up one of these, and then at another booth, I picked up this lime washed pot. Thought it was so pretty, and I love how it looks. So anyway, I picked this up for $5. And then Stacy also had this like wire, I don't even know how to show you guys this. Anyway, it's just this wire basket. But like I said, she had it styled like this in her little booth, and I thought it was so cute. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, just like an herb or something. And I feel like that's very fitting for the kitchen. So I bought this to style like this in the kitchen, and it's super sweet. So anyways, the basket, how much was the basket? I think it was $10. So this would have been $16 for this whole thing, or no. no, 21 for this whole thing, but still not bad. I think it's super cute, and like I said, something that I can keep in there, and I'm very excited about that. This next thing is so random, but again, like I said, I was going with my kitchen in mind, and it is so cute. It is a paper towel holder. It's actually the Mud Pie brand, which is a really good brand, but anyways, it's like kind of like rustic, kind of vintage vibe. You just stick your paper towels obviously on this little wrought iron piece here, and they set in here. But the only thing about this is the paper towel brand that I buy is way too big for it. So unfortunately, I ended up having to resell this to a friend. I paid $10 and then I just sold it for $10 to get my money back. So it is going to be going to good use, just unfortunately not in my kitchen because the brand that I buy doesn't fit. But nonetheless, this is super cute. I was very excited to put this in my kitchen on the countertop, but now it's going to my friend Emily. So anyway, love this piece though. I thought that that was super unique and not something that you see very often. All right, you guys know with doing our pantry, we are wanting to like slowly collect different jars and canisters and things like that. And I'm also adding in just very subtle touches of copper in my kitchen. So I found this cute little canister. It is white and then it has a copper lid. I'm not quite sure if they came together or not, but they had them styled together at the event. So I really liked this piece. This would be cute on my countertop or like I said, in my pantry. It doesn't seal or anything, but you could easily put like prepackaged snacks or something like that in there. But this one was only $4 and I think it is so cute. I love the copper. It obviously has some patina and like some rust on there, but honestly, I love how that looks. So anyways, I do think this is a really cute piece. And like I said, for only $4 at a vintage market, that's a great price. Okay, this specific item that I'm getting ready to show you guys reminded me of summer, and I like to just very subtly change out some of my decor in the summer months. Basically just take away florals and just add more greenery and things like that. But I also have a mug rack on my counter and I like to switch those out as well. So I found these in that same booth. There's some girlfriends that are local that I'm friends with, and anyways, they had a little booth and they had a lot of cute stuff. So these are super cute. So they're like these vintage-y looking mugs, but they have oranges on them, and I love how they kind of have like a brown or coppery tone to the handle and the rim on the cup. Super cute. So I thought that these would be perfect for, obviously you can style them in a kitchen now, but perfect for summer because like the citrus, and just a really subtle touch. But I love these. These were in a set of 2 for again $4, so you cannot beat it. Amazing prices. I love these. They don't have like a stamp or anything on the bottom of them, but they look pretty old school, and I just really like how they look and how they're just like that subtle touch of like pop of color and that summer touch. Okay, last but not least is a tray. I like to find really pretty unique trays because a lot of the times, you guys already saw a clip of this, this is what I like to do whenever I am serving lunch to the boys specifically. But in these like summer days and like warmer weather, like spring and things like that, we are on the patio and outside constantly. So making just like a little fruit veggie tray with crackers, cheese, meat, like basically a mini charcuterie. I know that sounds fancy. Is absolutely not fancy at all. I'm just chopping stuff up and putting it all on one plate and serving it to them. And I feel like that allows them to just see all the variety. And for whatever reason, they eat it a lot better even when it's not on their own plates. I don't know. So whatever you can do to get your little ones to snack on healthy things easier, why not? So anyways, I ended up finding this platter. It's so pretty. It's white and it has some blue flowers around the rim, and I have some dishes that already kind of resemble this. And again, I think this one was $4 as well. Definitely under like $8, but either way, it's a really pretty find. And this is also something that I can style on my counters if I wanted to, or put a little plant on here and style it on our little coffee nook table. Lots of different options for this, but I thought it was a really pretty piece. I couldn't pass it up. So anyways, but that is my little haul for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed just taking a peek into our lives and seeing things that we truly like to do. Like I said, I know it's nothing fancy, but we are very simple people here, and we just love to get outside this time of year, get our hands dirty, go on walks, go on hikes, spend time with friends and family. We cook out this time of year all the time. And you guys know I love a good vintage find and antique shopping and thrift shopping and all the things. So I had to incorporate that in today's video as well because we did head over to the market. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I share all things intentional living, affordable decorating, and thrifting over here on my YouTube channel and over on Instagram as well. I'm on stories over there pretty much daily. So if you're not over there already, be sure to check it out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification. That way you're notified when I post, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.